What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all joining us. Do a little different tonight. We ain't dressing fish. I've already dressed them, but I got some of them cut up, and y'all can guess what that is. Hey, Colin, how you doing? Try to watch these comments a little bit better tonight. Danielle's gonna set up her iPad. We're gonna do some cooking tonight. We're gonna fry up some fish. We uh we run our nets yesterday. Look at there. Look at that flathead. Belly meat right there. Run our nets yesterday. Had a pretty good catch. Gonna be having some pretty good videos coming up, but we're dealing with some stuff that's out of our control. We got a lot of water to the north of us up in Arkansas, and tell y'all what, it's been tough. Been tough with that water coming up there for those guys, and I know it's talked to a buddy of mine up there near Warren this evening, and he said they can't even get to the banks of the river. Everything's under the water up there, and we kind of dealing with the same stuff here. Somehow or another, I've accumulated some fire ants. I'm not sure where they come from, but they're trying to get up on my cutting board here. Use this one for. Anyways, but we're gonna fry up some fish. I gotta cut up all this fish from yesterday. I figured we'd fry some up, cook some up. Didn't have time to go live yesterday and do any of that. But we'll do something a little different. Show y'all how we cook our fish. I know a lot of you's probably seen that in our videos, but we ain't done it live. We're gonna fry up some fish, make some homemade hush puppies. At least we're gonna try. There's some stuff we're gonna work on for these lives. Be working on in the future some of our lighting and stuff like that outside, where we can do a little bit more of this kind of stuff. But y'all check that out right there. Big old flathead fillet right there. Just don't get no better than that. These are probably around 10 poundish, this one was. So I'm taking a little bit of this red meat off. Just shaving just a little bit of it off at the top of that fillet. That'll make that a little bit better eating there. Cut them in some nice steaks. Hope all y'all's week started off good. Mine started off okay. Could have been better, but I found out I got to work an extra day this week, so maybe I'll still get the weekend off. Bite it, Willie. Hope y'all doing all right over there. These bigger flatheads, if you're lucky enough to get one, you want to get that red meat off of them. It ain't terrible on one this size. Get much bigger than this, I'll make real sure I get it off of there. But we're gonna fry some up, and if you've missed that in our long videos, show y'all. Oh yeah, had several people from over around Alabama making comments. Neil's on there today commenting about Big Creek Lake. I grew up right there next to Big Creek Lake, or spent some of my teenage years right there. I thought it was just a gar hole. We did do some fishing over there one night. Went camping over there one night and put out some hooks. And the only thing we caught was a bunch of mudcat. We caught 6 mudcat. And we didn't take no food. We was going to cook what we cook what we caught. So y'all think like what we do cooking this stuff out in the woods and stuff ain't real? That's what we did back then. I'm gonna have to see that something about how many, but I didn't. Danielle said she was gonna put her iPad up and help me with these comments tonight, but I ain't seen hiding her hair over yet. She better be doing something productive. She says she's gonna make a cake, so I probably ain't gonna complain too much. Like I need a cake. Feel a bone still in that one. But we cooked them mud cats and cooked potatoes. Hey, I didn't know no difference. We grilled them mud cats. They was good too. I think maybe you was asking how many. I'm gonna wait till that comment pops back up. Maybe you was asking how many fish we caught. We ain't done bad, no net run, especially considering the high water and stuff that we getting right now. The river had a lot of current in it yesterday, and it was really mad at us. By the time we went in and raised our nets, oh, how many fish we caught this year? I ain't got no clue. Oh, she says she got, there she is commenting on there. She says she got ooey gooey butter cake. That's one of my favorites. I gotta be careful what I say about her because she's watching. But I'm out at the skinning shed. We've caught, we ain't been really hard at the, what is he sending me? I'm gonna have to see. Somebody sending me a picture. Mr. Joel. He's trying to catch a hog, so I'm not sure. We might have a hog here in the next day or two. I have turkey hunted a lot, Arkansas Outdoors, Hay Outdoors for Vance. And I'm gonna have to see that comment again, Willie. I didn't read that. Something about the watershed. We're trying to catch hogs too. We're doing live cutting up fish. Gonna cook some fish and catching hogs all at one time. Can't beat that. Now I done got sidetracked. Took the lake from y'all. Y'all fighting to get it back. Now I done got sidetracked. I forgot what the questions was. That's bad on the lake. Yeah, need to try to get it back. These commissions, and y'all don't get me started on these lake commissions and watersheds and stuff. Y'all don't get me started on that. Y'all won't like where I go with that probably. I'm not much on politics, what it takes to get there, and the end results for us normal people. Yeah, she's getting the cake ready for sure. Hog hunting. Yeah, we have a pretty good time hog hunting. I'm still having trouble reading all of that, those comments, the whole comment before it cuts off. She said there's a setting on here that make them stay up a little bit longer. Since she's watching, maybe she'll come fix that setting for me. I think it's this one. She said hit that button. Maybe I'm supposed to hit this live chat. All messages are viewable. Maybe that's what I was supposed to hit. I still didn't get the whole thing read. Sorry about that, y'all. Where my helper at? Don't be sneaking up on me. You got the dog and her sneaking up on me back here. Ready to come up here and pull the net with me? Yeah, you wouldn't want to pull none yesterday, I can tell you. Because only the guys that run the nets are going to appreciate what I'm about to say. But I think we caught some of it on film. I know part of it. We did not turn the camera on, but we kind of got in a predicament yesterday. We got in some dangerous stuff yesterday. So the net fishing videos coming up going to involve a little risk in them. Probably fishing some current and stuff I ain't got no business fishing, to be honest about it. The river is super high right now. It's jumping. I mean, I've seen it higher, and we fished it higher, but you got a lot of current coming down from Arkansas right now, all in one big swath, and it's too much current in it. And we went to pull 2 different nets yesterday. One of them was silted in. We had moved a buffalo net. It silted in. And when I went to pull it, it was hung in the sand. It silted in, and I don't even know if I've ever had one silt in this area of the river. This one silted in, and when I went to pulling on it, it pulled the net, anchor, and everything up. And there we go down the river with the 100-foot of rope, anchor, net, and everything in, just drifting down the middle of the river. That's how big it is right now, or how deep it is in the middle of the river. You get cut loose like that, and you're just drifting down the river trying to get that net in. I don't really let Danielle pull on them in that situation. She'll raise sometimes when it's not as bad a current, but I don't let her fool with that very much when it gets like that, because it's risky. It is, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's why I always say, if you're doing something like some of the stuff that we do, wear your life jackets, have somebody with you, don't go out there by yourself. I have before, but it's kind of foolish. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, don't go out there by yourself and do some of the stuff that we're doing. Just ain't smart. But we had another net drifted back 100 yards downstream of where we had it set. And y'all seen in our videos, or some of you has, if you hadn't, you can go in our videos and look at the anchors that I make, and there is no way those anchors I've never had one slip or pull up, and we had one slip this weekend, or last week. I think a tree drifted in on it. I know a tree drifted in on it and pushed that net 100 yards downstream, and we got in a bind. And I think she got that one on film. You got that one on film, didn't you? You gonna just stand back here in the dark?
I'm trying to figure out my ease.
Oh, you just gonna your entrance?
No.
She's trying to figure out her entrance. Y'all tell her
how I can figure out how I can ease in there without.
Oh, she's trying to ease in here. I guess what she's saying. Anyways, I think she caught on film some of that, trying to get that net in, but it just swept us sideways, and the net and anchor and everything down the river. And I had to hurry up and drag all that. And believe it or not, that one actually had one flathead in it, and it was the biggest flathead we caught yesterday. So, yeah. Sometimes it's like that. You just, like I said, gotta be careful out there and not get in no big pinch doing this stuff. Appreciate y'all getting on here and joining us. Didn't know how this would go doing one this late, but this is a real deal for us. I had to work today, and just got in from work. Part of doing what we do, have to come in late, cut up fish, and take care of all this. That's just part of it for us. Say keeping it real, and that's keeping it real.
Arkansas Outdoors wants to know what's your favorite animal hunt?
What's my favorite animal hunt?
Yep.
My favorite animal hunt that I have been a part of is elk, hands down. Elk hunting, there was a question about, do I turkey hunt? Yes, I've turkey hunted. I've killed quite a few turkeys in my day. I'm just not about making turkey hunting harder. turkey hunting is hard, and if you're not doing it when they're doing their thing, everybody that turkey hunts knows it's pretty hard to kill them jokers and do it the right way, without breaking laws and cheating. And I'm not gonna do that. That's just not what we do. And in my opinion, they keep moving the seasons back farther and farther and farther. And we all know what that does. It makes it harder to kill them. So to me, it just doesn't justify taking 2 weeks of my time to go out and turkey hunt when the fishing's as good as it is this time of the year. Eating some blue cat now. Heard that from the York River. I ain't never heard of the York River.
Willie says my favorite animal to hunt is the one smothered in gravy.
Hey, I agree with that. But you know what, Willie, you can smother them elk right on down in that gravy, and we will do that in some future videos. Been thinking about that too on some of our cooking, changing it up some, and just because we're fishing for the next 3 or 4 months, we might actually do some cooking other games like deer meat and stuff. I'm not even sure that we've done like deer steak, rice, and gravy. And that's one of our go-to meals. We cook that a lot. We cook it a whole lot at camp. You know, we're already there. We got fresh deer meat. That's just an easy, quick meal. And it's stuff like that, I'm not even sure. We haven't even cooked. These bugs are going to carry me off tonight. We haven't even cooked that on film, I don't think. But I like hunting anything. I mean, we're hunters. Yeah, I'm probably going to drop a hog hunt. Y'all be sure to check it out. Probably, I'm going to try to have it ready by 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock Wednesday evening, Wednesday night. I like Wednesday on dropping videos. We've had videos that hit and do decent on Wednesday, so that's like our, if we're going to drop one during the week, we like Wednesday release date. So, I've got it almost edited now. It's going to be another one with our, I don't know if I can I say all that on live?
What?
That scope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be another one with our thermal. Maybe we won't get in trouble. But we got our thermal hog hunt. And we're going to drop that video. During the week, it's not going to be a Sunday video. We save our longer content for Sundays, and we got several things coming up.
How many pounds of meat from a 40-pound blue cat?
40-pound blue cat, depends on if you save the belly meat or not. If you save the belly meat, I'm going to say catfish, most time you get about 40% of your weight, 35 to 40%. But if you don't save the belly meat, yeah, you're not getting that much off of a big blue. So a big blue, that's a lot of times why we don't even, we'll turn some big blues back. We keep a few, but we'll turn some back just because of the coil factor, because you're going to end up having to trim so much fat off of them, and you're just not left with a lot.
Save the belly.
And you'll never hear me knock anybody that saves a fish. Hey, if that 40-pound fish, or I don't care if it's 80 pounds, if you want to eat that fish, you eat that fish. I don't get into that, you know, I have people accuse us of, man, you should turn that fish back, that's a trophy and all that. Hey, I'll show y'all what a trophy is. That's a trophy right there to us. Because it goes in our freezer, and we'll eat on this for the next 3 or 4 months, you know. We don't fish year round. We'll stock our freezer up during hunting season, and we got fish in the freezer. If we want to donate some to somebody, or y'all don't get no ideas. Y'all know what I'm talking about, like the old widow women and stuff. We donate some fish, and we'll have cookings at the camp and stuff like that. That's kind of what we do. Or a lot of what we do.
I came over here behind the camera now. They had said they could not hear me.
You ain't reading them to me. I'm missing
Yeah.
them. Oh, so you don't want to be in front of the camera.
Well, I'm back here, not in the way. I'm getting...
She thinks she can't stand in front of the camera, y'all.
There's Travis.
Hey, Travis. Cypress Creek Outdoors. Thank you. Mike, Louisiana, y'all live
We're
in?
in North.
Oh. We try not to go. Daniel gets on to
Hello,
me.
Carla.
Who?
Travis's wife, Carla.
Carla?
Yeah,
Ain't seen her in a while.
I know. They need to come up and go fishing with us.
Y'all know we ain't gonna get too detailed on like giving out addresses and stuff like that. Y'all know that's not gonna happen for. I know none of our viewers are them crazy people, but there's some crazy people out there, so we just ain't getting too direct as far as exactly where we at and all that. For safety concerns.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
I'm pretty sure not too many people wanna
Step over here.
worry about messing around my place, so we ain't got much, and what we do got, I'll protect it, whatever that means necessary. I know most of y'all would do the same. So if you gonna mess with somebody, probably don't mess with old country rednecks.
You might want to know Jesus before.
Yeah, and if you do, you might want to get some religion before you do too. You just never know. But there's all types, you know. There's some strange people out there. Some of them probably think we strange. That's all right. We are at times. Appreciate y'all joining us. We almost up to
98.
100
Look at
people on here. Get close to 100.
Don't forget to hit that like button.
Yeah, y'all hit the if y'all watch this video or y'all seeing us on here, y'all, I have trouble with this, and Danielle might can answer this, but the other day, like I went on a live and went off of it, and I couldn't get back on it. Is there a secret to that?
Like our live or somebody else's live?
I think it was your live.
Oh,
I went on and then
probably. My live. If it was that later one, the weather got so bad it kept cutting me off, so I got off. But I have told the ones on that channel that I'll be going back live.
Well, y'all
so
can pause. I think y'all can pause the live or whatever. You can catch back up to it, but make sure whatever you got to do, hit the thumbs up button, the likes. There's 98 people on here right now. We got 51 likes. So Travis says he sees 100. So there's 100 people on here. I don't know. It shows us accumulate. It may show like. It shows us like present is what we see. We see like live active numbers, I guess you'd say, or I don't know how you say it, but we'll see a total number later. But it updates slow. YouTube. What's Mike saying there and Willie? Oh, Willie.
They won't need religion, Brad. They will need a relationship with Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And they come messing at my place.
Probably.
Exactly. I will put more than hands on them.
We feel the
Don't
same
blame
way.
me for not sharing info, but let me know when you're ready to come fishing with me. Plenty room in South Alabama.
Who's
Got the
that?
houseboat and spare bedroom here at the house. That's Willie.
Willie?
Still trying to figure out them hoop nets. Got me some block bait. Going to try that out. That's Dave. Travis said it's counting me twice because I'm a big boy. And then
Willie, what was we saying the other day? Me and Danielle was talking about this, and she's like, them people from Alabama, like...
thank you,
like,
Travis.
what grade or whatever, I left down there in the 11th grade. Well, I left Mary G in the halfway through the 10th grade, I think it was. And I went to a private school. And I left and moved up here not too long after that. I finished my senior year in North Louisiana, but I just can't remember everybody from down there and what grades we was in. I do remember middle school and around. I was thinking that we was at high school together, but I ain't 100% on
How
that.
small of a blue cat will you keep?
The small ones are the best ones. So in the state of Louisiana, a channel cat, y'all gonna see us keep some small channel cats. Channel cat's legal at 11 inches long, and you can keep so many undersized. You're allowed a certain, if you're commercial, you're allowed, I think it's a percentage, maybe 5% or whatever. And if you're recreational, I think you're allowed Sims Middle School and ninth at MGM. Okay, Willie. I thought it was, I know we was in the same grade, some, but I thought it was earlier than that too. I was thinking that maybe we was, huh? What?
Travis said y'all need to take the wireless mic off the tree frog. Dang,
Yeah, that
he's
frog.
loud.
I was thinking, Willie, it started like younger than that. 'Cause I went to Sims Elementary in the 5th grade. That's when we moved down there. I was, I guess, 8 or 9 years old in the 5th grade when I started. We moved from Louisiana there, and then I moved back at 17.
And the reason why they asked, like, where we were located is how close we live to Robertson family. Like,
Oh, I'll give general locations. I work in West Monroe. Like, that doesn't bother me to give general locations. I'm just like we're in Union Parish. We're north of Monroe, north of Washita Parish. All of it. I mean, the parish is pretty big. I say they don't really want to probably hunt me down anyways. But we're not very far from the Robertson family. Every once in a while we'll see some of them in town. We don't make a big to do about it because I know they get a lot of. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. Some of you may understand this. Some of you might not. Like, we're not popular by no means, but the more you get in the public spotlight, like I have people walk up to us like at a gas station or something and say something, and to me, it doesn't bother me. It's fine if somebody sees me in public and says something, but I'm in my zone, what Danielle calls it. Like, I'll be walking from the truck to inside the store, and I'm in my zone. I'm looking down. I'm not paying attention. I mean, I'm paying attention, but for other reasons. You know, I'm on my guard, and then somebody will say something to me out of the corner, like, "Hey, I know you. I've seen you on YouTube or whatever," and it takes like about 2 or 3 seconds for that to click in my head that we even have a YouTube channel. Because most of the time we're not even thinking about that. You know, we're just normal people doing our thing, and we just started trying to record it, and that's become the YouTube channel. But anyways, it kind of, I don't want to say it gets off with me, but it's not a bad thing. It doesn't bother me. If somebody sees me, gonna say something to me, that's fine. But it
I'll talk to the frog if I have to.
It startles me a little bit. Like, it's a little weird. So I know, like, those guys that you're talking about, millions more people that they're in the spotlight on, like, everybody knows who they are. So I'm sure everywhere they go, they're getting bombarded. So, like, when I seen them, like, I've been in the credit union and sidewalk in, and I'm just, you know, everybody's wanting autographs and stuff like that. And I'm just like, just let that man live his life. You know, if he wants to talk to me, and I've spoke to, like, Godwin on the lake and stuff like that, but it's not a pestering type. Like, we're not gonna bug them, you know, for an autograph or something like that. So, it is what it is.
So, we built the nice slat traps a while back. Hadn't seen any more videos other than the first test run.
Come over here.
Any more slat trap videos coming soon?
Come on. The slat traps. Sure, we'll do some slat traps at some point in time this summer or something. Remind me, Danielle, we'll do that. The slat trap thing, is this in a nutshell. Slat traps are way better. We tried the blocks in them, they didn't do as good. The blocks work great in the wire nets. You can do everything with a wire net just about that you can do with a slat trap. Slat traps are great. Now, they're the old school way. At times you can whack them. These small channel cats that we have in the lake, the wire nets do just as good, if not better at times, because you don't have the weight of the trap. And I'm not a real big guy. I'm not small, but I want to take care of my back, and the last thing I want to be doing is pulling that big wet waterlogged slat trap over in the boat all the time. I built 4 of those traps. I kept 2 of them. A guy wanted a couple of them that was a fan of the channel, and we made a deal. He got a couple of them, but I kept 2 of them so we can fish them and for my pattern in case I ever want to build any more. But we may put some in somewhere.
What about my autograph, Travis?
Cheese is the thing. The cheese trimmings in a slat trap is, y'all see Redbeard on like what he's got going on over on TikTok, and I think he's got YouTube and all, but he's more out there really on TikTok, I think. But he builds the slat traps. I'm not sure exactly where he's at, but you'll see him baiting them with the cheese and all that, and that's the real deal. That's how it's done. So we may show that this year. We baited some and used them in the videos with the cheese blocks or the soybean blocks, and I'm gonna be honest, they didn't do as good as what you would do with cheese. You can fill those things up with cheese. So maybe we should revisit that this summer or this spring maybe. Might fish some in the river a little bit and just see what happens. Right now we got 7 nets in the river. We're commercial, so we're legal, have 7 nets in the river. The current's rolling, the river's high, it's going to be dicey, like it's that time of the year. We don't want to miss the fish run. They're fishing a run. They don't care how high the river is. If it's high, they're going to run either way. As it crests and goes to falling back out in a week or 2, if we don't get a ton more rain, we're probably going to have some really good net runs. We had that black tub, one of those mineral lit bowls slam full yesterday evening. We run, so we had a good catch. What am I missing? I didn't read the comments,
Travis.
but
You're busy talking.
all right, y'all check that out right there. I'm gonna I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Can you grab me one of the buckets? Or here, you talk to Liam, I'll grab a bucket.
What y'all want to talk about? No. Hello, y'all. Ooey gooey butter cake.
I
He tells
promise
me to
y'all.
talk, and he talks over
I
me.
promise y'all ain't gonna want to miss this. Well, we probably got a couple videos coming. We got a crawfish boil. We got some trot lines, some pool noodles. We got some nets. We got a lot of footage of several different things. A hog hunt's coming out. But I'm gonna tell y'all, the net run we did yesterday afternoon with Danielle in the boat. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna want to miss that one. With her wearing a GoPro, yeah, that one's gonna be one to watch right there. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to ruin it, so I'm not gonna spoil it too much. That'll be plenty, huh, for tonight.
Yeah.
Like 2 more. We'll put 2 in there for Travis.
Okay.
I'll take that up there.
Carla's
I'm
watching
coming.
too.
I'm supposed to move this up there. I'm gonna put these back on ice for right now. We'll go cook. All right, I'm gonna wash this cleaning board up. We're gonna run up there. Hey, you can light that cooker if you want. I know Travis got on to me for making too much noise with the water the other day. He said it was loud when it hit the concrete. Hush about the crawfish. Hey, I'm gonna say this: we didn't catch them. We had to buy them, and that ain't okay with me. But we ain't had time to go crawfishing yet, and with all this high water we got, I'm just not real sure I would have caught any. So, kind of waiting to get the water right and needs to warm up just a little bit more. We're not you know, they're catching a lot of crawfish in South Louisiana or North Louisiana. So the water temps and the ground warms up a little different up here, and it takes just a little bit longer for them crawfish to come out of the mud. But I'm probably going to get after them as soon as I work off next week. So y'all bear with me a minute. We're going to change locations, if I can do that without moving too much stuff. Want four what? Pieces of fish? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I don't know if I can get this lined up right or not.
Oh.
Maybe. Oh yeah. We just decided we need another light out here. Y'all can let us know on that.
Absolutely.
We got the Cajun cooker right here.
Is that switch?
Sounds like something's messed up on it. What I miss, huh? Is it too much noise, Travis? I can back this up.
Said leave the frog behind.
Oh, the frog?
Carla said that she'll take 4 pieces of fish.
Oh, is that Carla?
Yeah.
I didn't know who that was. Hey, so I'm gonna show you, well, wait till the grease is a little bit hotter. Next week doesn't drink.
I made you a cake.
She said she made me a cake, so
Y'all should see my cake.
I'm gonna deal with
I might use that just to see.
it. Let's see. Maybe right there. Anyways, we're gonna wait a few minutes. So y'all got any questions y'all wanna ask on the, hey, is the cooker too loud? Y'all tell me. I didn't even think about that. I know the noise sometimes is different. No, it's good. The sound's good.
I turned mine up.
So y'all got any questions about the upcoming videos or the nets or any of the stuff we're gonna get into? Y'all can let me know. We are saving bait for limb lines and bank poles, but we're probably fixing to have a problem with bank poles because y'all catch turtles. That's something we're actually gonna try to target this year. Maybe some turtles. We did one turtle video, just the cooking part of it last year, and the video did really well, and the turtle was pretty tasty at that.
I got turtles in my pond.
So we're thinking about, so y'all got any turtle suggestions on catching them, cleaning them, cooking them, whatever? Y'all throw the suggestions up there, we'll listen to it.
Hey, John.
We don't know a lot about the turtles, other than they tasted pretty good, Korean barbecue style. If y'all hadn't seen that video, y'all can go back and watch that one too. We're gonna try to get some pretty good stuff going here in the next couple weeks. We got some good videos gonna be coming out. Going pretty good. Crunchy Cracker. I got
John said hello.
John who?
Kim.
John who? Is this too high? Or is it fine?
I think it's fine. They say it's fine.
How about that? That's better. Appreciate y'all jumping on here with us because I mean, we got 118 people on here right now. I think that may be the most we've had. I don't know if we've ever hit 120. There's 120 right there, 124. So appreciate the likes. That's 81 likes. Thank y'all. If you hadn't, hit the like button. And if y'all are watching YouTube, if you like the videos, it doesn't matter if it's our channel or not. That's something we've been pushing is because, you know, we'll sometimes get 100,000 views and get 100 likes. I mean, if you get 100,000 views, we should be getting 5,000, 6,000 likes. But that's across the board. That's everybody's channel. A lot of people just don't think about hitting the button. And I'm pretty conscious of it now. If I watch a video
Hello,
more
Mr.
than a,
Bill.
hey Mr. Bill, if I watch it more than a minute or two, I got something out of the video, I'm gonna hit the thumbs up button. That's the least I can do for them. A lot of comments coming up.
What's the favorite type of fishing? Fresh, salt, or got to go get my glasses.
I don't know how.
Tight.
I don't know how the people that have a lot of views read all
Do
those
y'all have
comments.
any interest in like making, cooking fish and game with your own style recipes?
That's what we do. I mean, that's
Love seeing you guys, Keith and Tara, and all the Louisiana folks showing off your lifestyle to the world. Keep up the good work.
all of our cooking's gonna be our recipes. You can go to, and we don't know enough about the lives and the shorts to really know. Like, we do know that like on the shorts, like about 6% of those people watch our long videos. So I'm not sure if people just watch shorts and some just watch lives, but if y'all go to our videos and scroll down, we also put them in lists too. So there's like a list for cooking. There's a list for like fishing, hunting, and I can divide those out the more videos we get into like a little bit more categorized lists. But if you go to our main page, click on our name on YouTube, God's Country Hunting Fishing. When you click on it, it's going to go to our main page, and you'll have a video list, you'll have the shorts list, the live list, and you can go through and look at all those.
Well, I'm like
But
reading the comments.
The main video list, or the list with videos, you can look at the playlists, and we'll have playlists broke down into like the cooking and stuff, tips and tactics, different things. And I try to go back every 3 or 4 months and like pop all of our videos in those, so every one of them is in some kind of a playlist.
So some people are saying all we watch anymore is YouTube and Cowboy Channel. Hello from Illinois. Hello, Illinois.
But to answer your question, long story short, you can scroll down that list of cooking videos, and it's all our recipes. I mean, I'm not saying we don't get a recipe from other people. We do it sometimes, but it's stuff that we've been cooking for years. Most of it.
Like our chili recipe, and we tell
Yeah,
people.
our chili recipe we come up with like 2 years ago. One of the guys
His
at camp,
wife at camp.
but I don't even, have we even cooked the chili on here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had it on there.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Our chili recipe is
So,
top notch, but it was somebody else's that we got. It's good stuff though.
the cooking part of your videos are as good as the ketchup part.
Well, hopefully,
Travis
I mean,
said, "Is it true that you guys make more if we actually watch the commercials all the way through without skipping ahead?"
Travis, I don't even know the answer to that.
I skip the commercials.
I have no idea on that. I really don't know on the
let's see.
skipping commercials deal. That's something I need to
I
find
just found
out.
y'all a month ago, so that's awesome to hear. I love the cooking. That's sweet. Hello from Tennessee, and I'm from Alabama too. I don't like to sit around long enough to watch longer videos. It has to really hold my attention.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like
we're
everywhere.
right there too. I mean, yeah. Some people like longer videos. Some people like shorter videos. I know it's got to be interesting material if you got a longer video. So we are trying to do a better job about cutting
Hello
out
from New York.
all of the stuff that like really ain't, we don't try to make the videos longer just to be making them longer. We try to
Somebody wants to see us cook a possum.
possum.
Or the
Y'all
animal.
tell me that'll go viral, and we'll probably cook a possum.
I'll let you eat it.
Yeah. If y'all tell me that if we cook a possum and Danielle eats it, it goes viral, we might do it. we could probably
Sometimes I'm
fry
willing to try at
him.
least
We could fry him
once.
right there in that cooker right there. He'd probably be all right.
Are y'all LSU fans? Our son is hardcore
Dylan
LSU
is.
fan. He has season tickets and everything. Bradley is Alabama. I'll go ahead and tell y'all. I'm in the middle, but yeah, I'm in the middle.
Got a loggerhead honey hole. I heard that.
From Washington, Indiana.
Maybe what we come down there and catch, Willie, a loggerhead.
I'm a coon hunter, and I saw one of y'all's coon hunting videos. Now I really enjoyed that as well. The coon hunt was nice. We got Subi down there, and
Yeah, we're working on our dogs too. We got Subi. If y'all seen Peanut, she's a puppy we've got. She's Peanut's about 9 months old. She's up at a squirrel.
She's at school.
Danielle calls it squirrel school, but she's at a.
Needs to be
Oh no,
obedient.
not the War Eagle. Don't come here with that. Lazy Bee Ranch deer wrestling. War
Go
Eagle.
Tigers.
I
like
hope
the
you're talking about a
Monkeys.
War Eagle boat.
Roll Tide. War Eagle. There you go, Brandon.
We
Same
won't hold
here,
it against you, though.
Louisiana
You're welcome
Reds.
anyways.
LSU is my good number 2.
Another War Eagle now. They done start on the War Eagles now.
Roll Tide.
I ain't
Potty.
I ain't gonna hold it against y'all, but
I'm not gonna hold it.
there
Oh, somebody.
wasn't too many War Eagles down there in South Alabama.
Somebody didn't like that. A couple people didn't like that I was wearing an Alabama toboggan in one of the videos. So I was like,
He said it's
"Oh."
gotta be tough to be an Auburn fan.
LSU, hour south of New Orleans, about to fry catfish and do fish. Oh, fish tacos is one of our favorites.
Fish tacos that are good.
Yes.
I tell y'all what's good is nachos. I like nachos better than I do tacos. LA Tech fan?
Yes,
Mad
I'm a
Mabel?
Louisiana Tech fan. Our kids,
Yeah, we got two graduates from
Louisiana Tech, and our
Is
daughter.
Caitlin still going there?
No, she graduated with her
Transfer?
bachelor's and her master's. She's working on her 3rd degree at this time with another school because Tech didn't offer
And this one's got about 3 years at Tech,
4. But,
close
yeah.
to 4.
So,
They got plenty of our money.
but yeah, we like Tech.
I like Tech. I wish they'd do something a little better with their football program. Something y'all don't know is Dylan actually coached at
You ever cook a
At
raccoon
Tech
in a crock
with
pot?
Skip Holtz for 2 years. So he's got 2 years college coaching experience. He was over there as a assistant while he was going to school, and that was pretty cool. And then they got some new guys coming in when they got rid of Sonny, which I think was probably a mistake, and it's kind of downward spiraled ever since. But he got the cold shoulder and decided he would go to high school, and now he's at junior high, but he's coaching.
Mike Bryan
Seventh
said,
grade.
when are you going to teach me how to clean a catfish? You just missed it.
Mike who? No, I didn't clean none back there.
Oh.
Mike who?
Bryan. See, this is how I'm
He
reading.
knows how to clean a catfish. When you gonna show me how to catch one, Mike?
He had to look at that phone really hard.
Alright, it's time to
Let's
mix
see.
the hush puppies up.
You ever cook a raccoon in a crock pot?
You're gonna have to keep
No.
answering
No, so I'm going to kind of be out of the way. We have never cooked a coon in a crock pot. We have fried a coon and we cooked it in the oven. We put that on. There's a video on that. That was actually really good.
this. Fried some.
I do not like it.
Alright, I'm gonna show y'all this. Maybe I'm gonna show y'all this. Y'all have to excuse me moving. Alright, what this is, I got 1 egg. There's almost a cup of sugar, about 3/4 cup of sugar, half of a diced onion, 2 tablespoons of, or 2 tablespoons of jalapenos. What I miss? 1 can of cream style corn, 1 egg, half an onion, 2 tablespoons of jalapeno, and 3/4 cup of sugar is what's in this. That's the start of our hush puppies right there. So I'm gonna move y'all over here for just a minute. Y'all be patient with me. Hitting Danielle with the tripod. But I'm gonna set the phone right here and let y'all see that I don't really use a recipe. This is exactly how I mix my hush puppies up. I'm gonna start out with, this is just yellow cornmeal mix right there. I'm gonna start out with about 1.5 cups of that yellow cornmeal mix, and I'm gonna stir that in. This is our hush puppy recipe. So you see it start thickening up a little bit. And I'm gonna get about half a cup of flour, put in there, maybe 3/4 cup, and I'm gonna stir that in. And this is self-rising yellow cornmeal mix and self-rising flour. Not yellow cornmeal now, yellow cornmeal mix. Checking my grease. It's getting a little hotter than I want it. Alright, so we gotta get this all mixed up. Add a little bit more cornmeal and a little bit more flour. And I do it off of consistency. I'm telling y'all, like, I do not have a recipe for this, other than the ingredients that I put in. Oakley, get back. And that's how I make my hush puppies right there. Now, I'm gonna take some garlic and put in there. There again, I'm not measuring that garlic. I just know sprinkle about that much. Same thing with Tony's or your favorite Cajun blend mix, whatever. A little of that. You can put black pepper, whatever you want in there. You reading the comments? Because I can't. You reading them off to me? The comments. Oh, I know, but I don't know what comments they're saying.
They haven't said anything about yours.
Oh. Alright. I'm going to add just a little bit more flour. Just a little bit more cornmeal mix to thicken it up.
Crunchy Cracker said raccoon in the crock pot tastes like a rose.
I have eaten several, and we barbecued some raccoons not too long ago. There's nothing wrong with, huh?
I did not like it.
It wasn't as good fried, I'm gonna say that. It was better barbecued. All right, y'all see that? That's about done right there. Do some.
Live with Nick. How do aluminum boats hold up in salt water? I want a center console.
Pretty good.
Listen to me. I want a center console for inshore and fishing on the Alabama River for aluminum.
Maybe y'all can see that. All right, y'all check this out. Got my little ice cream scooper there. Just gonna get me a little scoop. Drop that right in there. And we are at about 325 on our cooking oil. Now, when you're making these hush puppies, you want to stir them and put them in there right then. You don't want them getting puffy and getting porous and then put them in. If you do, they won't cook as good. So you want to mix them, put them in right when you mix them, right then. That's why I waited till the grease got hot before I put my self-rising flour and cornmeal mix in there. But this is the small ice cream scooper now. They work perfect on these hush puppies. Alright, y'all watch the hush puppies a minute. Let me go get something to kind of bump them with a little bit, and I'll be right back. Alright. You don't want to get your fire too hot because you want them to cook inside, and when you flip them like that, you want them to stay flipped. Y'all check that out. That's as good as it gets right there. Promise y'all, if y'all hadn't ever made these hush puppies, Y'all can follow this recipe. It's in some of our other videos. And you'll be a hit at the party if you make these for your buddies. I promise you. Y'all check that out. One hard-headed one over there wants to keep flipping back over. That one too. We don't put a ton of a ton of jalapenos in there. You can kind of adjust how many jalapenos you want in there. See if I can get y'all a different angle. I don't know if that's better or worse. How about that right there? Same fryer. Oh yeah, these fryers are good. I'm gonna have to do the onion ring recipe too, y'all. I probably should move this back over here. It's easier for me to get to the pot on this side. How about that? Now y'all can see them good. Y'all look at that. They're almost done. It don't take them long. You don't want to burn them either. Just in there long enough to basically cook them onions is all I care about. Them right there is done. Y'all check that out. That's perfection almost. I'm gonna drop them in there. Drop these in. I'll go ahead and get another batch going while them grease is draining off of them. You want to take and stir this back up so they don't get like spongy. Oh, Subi, y'all.
Nick said I gotta have jalapenos and onions in mine.
Do what? Yeah, these have jalapenos and onions in these hush puppies. One of the keys to it is the sugar. If you don't put a little bit of sugar in it, it just don't sweeten them, and they're just kind of bland to me. I mean, you can do without any of the stuff that you don't want in them, but we ain't never had no complaints. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It is a little bit hard to cook them in a cooker like this with your baskets. You just want to make sure they're not sticking to the basket. And you want them that consistency. Y'all can see they're not just not soupy, and they're not really clumpy either. And they'll seal off real good on the outer edge, and then they'll cook good on the inside if you get that consistency on them hush puppies. And I'm gonna be honest, as I always am. Sometimes I hit them right, sometimes I don't. I'll mess around, get my fire too hot or something like that, and they'll come apart. You know, sometimes you just, but tonight, looks like we hit it right. We'll bump these on this side. They've been in there a few minutes. They hot, I know that. Hot, hot, hot. Subi is upset down there. She probably wants to go hunting, or she wants something to eat. Poor girl. Yeah, this is a late supper, but this is us. When I come in at 6:30 and got a lot of stuff to do. Sometimes we just end up cooking a late supper. I guess we wouldn't be a late supper for the West Coast. East Coast about ready to go to bed, I'm sure. But I do appreciate y'all joining us, watching us cook, doing our thing. This is us. This is what we normally do. If you hadn't subscribed, if you watch this video and you have not subscribed to the channel, please do. Y'all probably won't regret it. We got some good videos that's to come out. A lot of catfishing, some brim fishing. River's coming up. It's gonna leave some brim for us to catch. It's gonna be some fun times had. I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. This is our cornmeal mix. It's the same yellow cornmeal mix, Tony's and garlic. That's all that's in it. We drop our fish fillets in our little mixer thing. Shake it up good. Got like a Miller. Y'all seen these? It's a little divided thing. I don't know if y'all can see it. Turn that up just a little bit. Y'all can see it there. One of them things. I don't know, they call them different. There's 2 or 3 different brands out there on the market. Works pretty good. You just don't want it to come apart when you're trying to cook, or you will make a huge mess. We'll drop them old catfish fillets in there. Flathead catfish, spotted cat, shovelhead, leopard cat, whatever you want to call them. It's all the same fish. Maybe my camera skills doing okay. Go ahead and put the rest of it in there. Peanut oil. This is peanut oil, y'all. Peanut oil in the cooker. I'm going to experiment with some lard, cooking some fried fish in some lard and stuff here. As soon as we run out of oil, this to go around. Just for health reasons, see how that works. Y'all can let us know y'all's thoughts on that. Alright. Y'all back up here where y'all can see us. Be over shortly. Don Trump. Is that the Don Trump or Donald Trump, or which one of y'all is that? Look at Oakley. She's sneaking around over there. He's hush. Hey, all I see is Don Trump. Don Trump said he'd be over here shortly, Danielle. Hey.
I gotta go back inside.
Why? Check it out. Hopefully got part of it. It's alright right there. Thank you. Bless Bloodline Outdoors, Andre. Can't go wrong with cooking in lard. I'm thinking so too. We've actually cooked in it a little bit. watched us fish with Keith and Tara. We might end up fishing with Keith and Tara again, you never know. Y'all give me just 1 second. I gotta have another one of them, y'all. Appetizers. If you really want something good, Danielle's taking the cake out of the oven. She had to take care of that. But get you some of that Velveeta cheese dip and run this. Keith and Tara's How You Found Us. Thank you for coming over. That Louisiana Life. Yeah. Talked to Keith today actually a little bit. They got some pretty neat stuff coming up too. We stay in contact. Gotta watch his fish, make sure his fish don't burn. Looking good so far. Hello from the bottom of the boot. Appreciate it. Appreciate you joining us. Hopefully you stay back. Yeah, I moved something, but I have to have it this close to sea, so you got to come up a little bit. Tried fishing with something. What's not?
It's like really. Sorry, Bradley moved the phone and
Yeah, I can't get it back in the same spot.
now I'm gonna be in the way.
How long is my boat? Which one? I've got 3. We got a 14, our net boat's 16. And I need to bring the 14 back to life. We hadn't used it in a while. But I need to bring it back to life. And then the 18-foot G3 is what we do a lot of our crappie fishing and some catfishing and stuff out of. Most of our net fishing and all of our kind of rough fishing, limb lines and stuff like that's out of the 16-footer.
You saw me at a lab. You saw me at a. I'm sorry. I'm teaching it. A lot.
Y'all want some of these fries?
What?
Fries.
Sure. That's what you're cooking. One of them, somebody's headed to Sportsman's Paradise next Monday for 10 days to fish the marsh. They live in Clearwater, Florida. You need to hook up with Tug Trash from YouTube.
turned it down now. What I miss?
Nothing. So that, you already answered how long is the boat?
Yeah, I answered how long the boat. The crappie boat's 1860, the G3. I still got this all. Yeah,
I do like tug
I
trash
with Nick.
and
Yeah,
leave.
we'll watch all of those.
Didn't know you had three boats.
Well,
Yeah.
we only use 2. I don't even think we've been in the 14-footer.
We use it in one area.
We probably hadn't used that boat since we've been on YouTube a lot, to be honest about it. It's kind of been sitting up for 3 or 4 years.
No, we take it to our spot.
Yeah, but we hadn't in, it's been 4 or 5 years. It's been
Okay. Not last year.
maybe a
Year
project
before last.
we actually do on YouTube is fix up our 14-foot boat and give it a new paint job, get the motor running and all that, and actually do some fishing out of it. It's real good. We used to actually run nets and everything out of that boat. It's a 42-inch bottom with a 25 Johnson, and we used to use it a lot for brim fishing, net fishing, everything. Anthony's is tug trash. Yeah, I've talked to Ian. He's got an open invite to come over, and we're talking about maybe getting together and doing something. We'll see. I don't pressure people. If somebody wants to come over and do a video with us, you know, we're open to stuff, but by no means am I going to pressure any of those guys. You know, they're a lot bigger channel than us, and they got things rolling pretty good. Me and Danielle have full-time jobs, so we both work a lot, and we just do actually what we have time to. I know what Oakley's just trying to do. She's just trying to sneak some fish or something. We didn't get fancy on the fries tonight. You can see, look at there, it's just them old curly cut fries. Check that out. Nothing fancy there. I seen part of that comment. So that's what we deal with. Like, the comments are gone right now. I can't read anything right now. Now they pop back up. Cool, he's a great guy. Yeah, I like tug trash. Looks like he's got it going on. Hope to see us do something with Vinny Pelican Bone. Yeah, you may see that in the future too. 86 bass, buggy pontoon. Those things are pretty cool to get in some of those. We got a lot of places we do, like, we got a lot of places we do some small, yeah, bloodline. See that? Like some little places we can't get our big boats in, so we have kayaks for that, and we have our 14-foot boats that we do a lot of. We used to do a lot of fishing in some smaller spots to get to. Oh yeah, we've actually done one video with Vinny in it. It was kind of short. Vinny had to leave. But yeah, I've met Vinny. We've talked. So I don't know. One of our things with doing. Oh, you brought some ketchup. I'm ready for a plate. One of our things with doing collabs is the time, just the work schedules and stuff. Like, sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. You know, so most of the time we're honestly doing our own thing, to be honest about it. But yeah, we don't really know what the future's gonna hold. We're gonna roll through this fishing season and see what happens. Danielle's not looking at y'all. She's reading the comments because she can read them better on her phone, by the way.
Yeah. Well, you used
She's
to
just
know.
not talking. She let me do all the talking.
You missed the comments, so I'm keeping up with the comments for him.
Yeah, we all about the Louisiana folks, but we're talking to some other people. We'll see what happens in the future. I don't want to give everything away, but
We like
also
Tennessee people, Mississippi people,
also
Florida,
don't want to say
Alabama.
something prematurely and then nothing ever materialized with some of these guys, so um yeah. You fix some plate or you want me to fix you one? I'll fix you one.
You fix me.
You tell Dylan food here.
Dylan is live. Our son Dylan, he does live
Why this fish turned a little dark.
on a different
Like I
subject.
got it hot or something.
He's a
You want ketchup?
sure.
You stay put. I got your plate. It's the only time I fix her plate when y'all watching.
We might need to go live more often for y'all.
She'd fix mine, so I'll fix hers.
We thank all of y'all for y'all support. Uh-oh. Oakley says I'm gonna watch you. She done moved the camera. Didn't you, girl? I'm trying to watch the comments.
Must have had the grease a little hotter than I thought. It's hard to do all this at night out here, and we're normally a little more under the light than what we are right now.
We have talked about more lights out here, though. Be nice.
Yeah,
Travis's frog. Supper's ready. Bring your plate.
I think we are gonna.
We were just talking about you. How you go live.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try it.
So Dylan's live, but he came out. You have to bring a plate.
Yeah, you gotta bring your own plate. I'm turning this chicken back in there.
Okay.
You turn things.
Nope, waiting on you.
All right.
Pause for a minute, people. We're supposed to say blessing.
We ain't doing this just for the video. This is what we do anyway, so we are saying a blessing. Lord, thank you for this food. Thank you for providing it for us and letting us be able to get out there and get after these fish. Ask you to help it. Not clog our arteries too bad. In Jesus' name, amen. That's the real deal. That's about how it normally goes.
Yeah.
Doctor said it's clogging my arteries, so I don't know.
What's the biggest flatty y'all caught?
I've caught several. Guess y'all can still hear me okay. I don't know.
Got all loud.
Yeah. I'd move the camera. Y'all can see Dylan back there. That's the LSU fan back there. Just a little bit.
Oh, they done got into a heated conversation about different teams.
He's a school teacher, college grad, still single, so. Hey now, what?
You know any single ladies, but they have to meet my expectations.
Yeah, if y'all got daughters or granddaughters that.
Oh my gosh.
He's still single.
Y'all can see they trying to kick me out.
He ain't got a house. He stays with us, but he does have land, so he's saving for a house. He actually moved out his first year teaching, and he changed jobs after the first year and got a job closer to home. So we told him just move back in. We got a 3-bedroom house, so it wasn't like we were
Teachers
doing
don't
anything.
make enough.
Yeah, I wanted him to put his money up and just save it to get him a house or trailer or something with. What does that say? Somebody.
The Mabel's single. Her
Mabel's
pretty
single?
and sweet too.
I don't know.
That did not meet Dylan's mom's expectations.
Don't know who Mabel is, but never know. Probably got to be an LSU fan for him.
I actually have an iPad, and whenever I go live on my channel, the other channel that we have, I'll read the comments on my iPad so I can actually read it a lot better.
Yeah, we got to get this live stuff set up. Dylan mama, pretty and sweet too. It's got, who are you? Not sure who Mad Mabel is, but they're a little funny. Probably kid. Maybe not. Y'all see what I do? I eat all my fries first, get them out of the way for the good stuff. That's what I normally do.
We have Oakley sitting right here waiting for a bite.
It's pitiful, ain't it, girl? Problem with Oakley is if she gets one bite, she ain't gonna stop at that. She just gonna keep wanting more.
These hush puppies are good with, see, she saw me do this. She saw me shaking. These hush puppies are good if you have Velveeta cheese dip made and you dip them in that.
The fish is good, but I did have the grease a little too hot for some reason. I turned it down. I don't really like that regulator. It really don't. It's got a regulator, but it's just got a valve, and it's either on or off, so it doesn't control real well. I need to get another regulator for that Cajun cooker. Or better yet, if one of these Cajun cooker companies see this video and want to sponsor our outdoors fish frying, that'd be great too. Maybe fixing to fry up her some lizard something.
Lizard gizzards tomorrow night. We're gonna catch a mess of them. Okay, I want to know who this person is.
It's probably
Me and you
somebody.
could probably be friends.
It's probably
We ain't
somebody
already.
we know jacking with.
I can think of 2 people right now.
That sounds like something Travis would say.
And I could think of 2, especially one.
Y'all can let us know on the upcoming videos what y'all think though. A lot of it's we just waiting on the water conditions to get right. The brim fishing's fishing to get good. I don't know. But we went and tried to do a trot line video. We got that up. Probably not one of our best catches, but it's a trot line video. We actually tried something. I'm gonna leave that for the video. Tested out some stuff I've been wanting to test out. But we'll show the true results. We won't sugarcoat it. We'll tell the honest opinion on what we think about. It's a little one bait versus another bait type deal. Well, I mean, I'm not single. I'm not the one here. Dylan's the one that's single.
Willie's back. I done.
When is our next video? Is that Carl? Carl, we drop a video every Sunday morning at 7:30.
And sometimes there's a midweek video. Sometimes.
Yeah, this week we're probably going to have a midweek video. If we drop a midweek video, we're going to try to stay till like Wednesday or Thursday afternoon. We just don't have time to film that many videos, but I do have an extra one filmed. It's going to be a thermal hog hunt. And what does that other comment say?
Do you eat your fish plain, cocktail, ketchup,
I'm
or
a
tartar
ketchup.
sauce?
I'm a ketchup person.
I like ketchup, hot sauce, and tartar sauce, but I only brought the ketchup outside. And then Bradley's ketchup, Dylan's ketchup. Sometimes I like Chick-fil-A sauce.
I'm going to go back to the question on the videos. Our lives will probably never be structured. The lives are just going to be whenever we have time to. Long videos every Sunday morning at 7:30. We've been on that pattern for 2 years now. She's laughing. You cracking her up, Mabel? We drop a short video. We drop a short every evening about 7 to 8 o'clock, somewhere in there. We try to do 7 o'clock.
Now I like to dip my French fries in mustard and ketchup mix. I like that. Are you still making your own hair jigs?
Yes, I make my own hair jigs. We haven't made many in a while.
Yes, Willie, you smell fish.
I've got to get back on the hair jigs. We actually been catching some of our fish been coming off of hair jigs. My hand ties and slot limit baits are pretty much all we use now. Change.
Oh yeah. How often do you change that grease? I remember that, but you were busy.
All right, I'm
cooking.
moving this closer so I can read it better. Every 6 months, about every 5 or 6 months. I got this fish a little brown, but it wasn't because the peanut oil was bad. That's actually new oil.
Good night, Mabel. I know who that is. I know who it is.
Y'all ain't right with some of these comments.
It's okay. Oh, I so know who that is.
We appreciate the comments anyways. I don't know if Andre's laughing at us or them other comments. Can they see the other comments too?
Mm-hmm. They can see them like I see them. That's how they see it.
Lord help us all. Somebody was wrong for all that.
Mm.
I'm down to like 2 pieces.
Cause I gotta
You
know
can't.
who that is.
Look, you gotta guess who that is.
Oh, I got a big feeling I know who that is. But we'll let the person be Mabel.
Maybe we needed somebody to come in and liven our lives up.
Make another coon hunting video pretty soon. Well, dealing with coon hunting right now in Arkansas, turkey season opens, so we kind of shut everything down
I'm not-
for right now.
And the rattlesnakes is fixing to come out up there. We got a lot of rattlesnakes on our club up there. I don't know. These dog hunting guys telling me need to stay away from them rattlesnakes.
We actually have done a garden every year except for the last 2 years. And I said something about a garden this year, but I was like, no.
We just don't have time, I'll be honest with y'all. Oakley, stop. Y'all in these comments, y'all ain't right.
I
for that.
definitely know who Mabel is now. Oh, I definitely know.
If it ain't one of the two, it's somebody just as crazy. Y'all might can see I don't know if y'all can see my boat. That's,
No.
yeah.
The one right behind
Yep.
me? That's
That's
our
the 14 footer sitting out there in the sunlight. I don't have enough roof to go over it. That's the 14 footer right there. It needs a little work. It needs fixing up. I'm ashamed of myself. I hauled a lot of fish in that boat.
How big were these? How big a fish was the fillets
The flatheads?
that we got? Yeah. How big?
Must not have seen the earlier part of the video when I was cutting them up. They're
How big were the fish that were from the? We didn't record
we
that.
had some.
That's on our video that's coming up.
Yeah, that'll be on a upcoming video in probably 2 weeks. We're actually a week or two ahead on videos right now. And it depends on if we get what we think's better footage. We had some pretty good footage yesterday afternoon. It was It was dicey. It was rough. It was just me and Danielle. But I don't know if I can get that footage done quick enough to get that video out by Sunday. So it may be 2 weeks, but we had a pretty good mess of fish. We didn't have a lot of fish, but we don't need a lot. Um, I think we had 6 or 7 flatheads. We had a ton of blues, and we threw a bunch of blues back. We did bring a few home. Almost wish I wouldn't have had. Was just trying to stick a few more in the freezer. Had a few people wanting some, but we're probably fixing to start like not keeping everything because we just got probably gonna end up with more fish than what we need. But we like to keep the content going. We like to fish. We like the river stuff. It's just what I've always done, the way I've always done it. If I get too much, I'll throw some back or take some nets up, not run as many nets. But we're also trying to carry over with the content over into the brim fishing, getting good, and the things that we really, we enjoy going and brim fishing with a cane pole just as much as anything else there is. So for us, we got shrimping coming up. We got what? I think 3 trips, 2 or 3 trips planned to South Louisiana already. 2 weekends are actually reserved. So don't know exactly. You never know until shrimping season opens when the dates are going to be. But we'll be going down there doing some crabbing, some fishing, some shrimping, stuff like that on the Gulf Coast. So we'll see whatever else we come up with on ideas for catfishing. Danielle wants to do some hand fishing this year, some catfish noodling. What y'all think about that? Y'all think Danielle should go catch a fish with her hands? Y'all see her go into the water and catch something? She's actually caught one that weighed 42 pounds back in the day. She caught quite a few fish noodling back in the day. I don't even know if I
Okay,
caught.
how much do you lose when you fillet a catfish weight wise?
It's pretty close to half. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. It's like probably half, maybe more. Probably 60%. Catfish heads are heavy. You got all that bone and stuff. You got a lot of skin. You got a lot of guts,
No.
and you're probably gonna lose 50 to 60%, maybe more. If you're only taking the fillet off of a blue, which a lot of times that's what we do, we don't keep the belly off of them bigger blues. It's just not that good. And that raises a question: should you even keep a blue or not? Well, I mean, if you're fish hungry, yeah, you should keep them. But 60-40 skint, I'm 100% in agreement with you. That's about what everything is. Shrimp is. I'm trying to think. I think shrimp is 60-40 the other way. I think shrimp is 40% head. I used to know all that when we were shrimping. We had shrimp boats, and I had all the calculations down on that. I think you lose 40% on shrimp just deheading them. But yeah. I don't know why in the world I'm sitting.
Like up
Like,
in it?
yeah,
Like, I could see your
Well,
boat
I'm doing
there.
it.
Well, you moved it up
I was doing
closer
it
to
so
you
I could.
because you were like,
I could stay back.
I could read.
Yeah, I can't. My eyes, like I need a big screen. Like I don't know. Maybe. I wonder can you get one of these like a tablet that, like you can record and everything with,
The iPad.
and I could see the bigger writing on it maybe.
Subi's talking to us.
I thought that was somebody talking down there. 25% on shrimp. Yeah, I thought it was a little more than that. 60-40 skint catfish.
What's y'all's favorite catfish to eat?
My favorite catfish is them little channel cats. That's why we fish a lot of the part of the year for those small channel cats. We're not doing that because that's all we catch. We're fishing directly for those small channel cats. Got to be 11 inches to be
Does it
legal.
have to be catfish? I like brim. That's like my favorite.
I did not read all that.
Okay, so it said
The last one.
how pounds of catfish as well as buffalo you guys put up in the season? Oh, how many
I
pounds
have
of
no idea.
How about donating fish to food bank or something? There's plenty of content and always something to do with meat. We do give a lot of fish away. We give a lot of fish away
we give
to
a lot.
families. So
We don't necessarily show all that. It's something like we got to
that's where
be
you
careful
kind of,
about. Like, let's just say we give something to somebody, and uh, one, I don't want to toot my own horn. Two,
like being humble.
some people don't want to be in a video, or if they're needy or anything, and we give them fish, they're not going to want to be in a video showing that they're needy. So, because it's no reflection on them. I mean, I've been needy before. I know what that's like. I've been there. I've lived it. So,
Hello, Chad. How are we doing? Let's talk.
you got fish, Chad.
We know you, Chad.
Chad was needy. I give him some fish.
Hey, Chad, do you know Mabel?
He took fish. Chad may be Mabel. But yeah, we're going.
You know I know. I know you know I know.
I will say this about the upcoming. I will say this about the upcoming net video. Y'all ain't gonna want to miss Danielle and her GoPro holder. That's what I'm gonna
Y'all,
start
okay.
making her wear in her lives.
This is what I told Bradley. If you can't laugh at yourself or just laugh and have fun, then you just need to go home.
We are home.
I'm home. But yeah, you gotta have fun.
All right.
I think that should stay out of the. Oh, I agree. I do not need to go get in the water and go noodling again. Yeah, I like my limbs, my fingers.
Our bones don't quite heal as good as they used to.
Yeah.
So I could see we've had some requests to go do some noodling videos. I used to do, if I recorded all the stuff that I used to do back when YouTube started around 05 or 07, we'd probably be a pretty big channel by now.
I agree. Those fiddlers are the best on the cats, but crappie is my favorite overall to eat.
Is that why you stay at home all the time, Chad?
No, Chad has fun.
So what's the next netting video?
About making another hoop net or anything wire net.
Just net fishing, Russell. I planned on making a hoop net making building video, and I bought the material this time last year to make two 3-inch mesh buffalo nets on film, and I have not done that video yet. I don't know, y'all let me know. It's kind of like a supply and demand type deal. We only have time to shoot one video a week. It's pretty hard to shoot a video and edit it and get it out and stay on this one a week time frame.
We must have a hog.
Yeah. Somebody's.
Uh,
I don't know
so,
how I can. I don't think I could stay on here and call him.
So what these lives help y'all too. Gives you direct engagement with the audience you have built. I absolutely love
Whose phone is that?
this. It's mine because I have the live and I didn't realize.
Oh.
Because that's why I told you to turn your phone on silent.
Yeah, what
But
we want
we love the lives. I do because you're able to talk.
We got a hog.
Like all up in the
Everybody's-
phone.
We're reading my messages coming on the phone. I don't know how to reply to him and being on the live.
But I enjoy.
He's
on my phone.
He's gonna want me to take care of that
Here.
hog early in the morning.
Because you had him text. I enjoy the
Just
lives.
send him a
and,
text and let him know
we
that
got-
we're on live YouTube.
It does. It helps us communicate with everybody in a great way that y'all can let us know what y'all like to see, what y'all don't like to see. Because we do get some of the comments where people are like, oh, why y'all do that, you know?
Yeah, the idea of the live for us is to build a little bit better audience. So we got people watching the videos Sunday when they release. That's what a lot of people ask. I think it's Travis or somebody asked, like, you know, about what is the. I think it was about the monetization. Like, does it help to watch the commercials? Tell you what helps us more than anything is people watching the videos in the first 24 hours. People watching the first when we release a video. Say we're on a regular time frame of 7:30 on Sunday morning, and if that's a bad time, y'all let us know. We may consider moving that time. My idea was to drop it early in the morning. That way, if people wanted to watch it before church, they could. If not, and 7:30 here is already 8:30 on the East Coast. But there's a lot of other channels. Keith and Tara and a lot more are releasing their videos in the afternoon already. We don't want to drop our videos at the same time they're dropping theirs.
You got Adam that drops it in the mid-morning.
We got Adam now dropping one Sunday mornings about an hour after us. So we drop at 7:30. That's Redline Outdoors. If y'all hadn't seen him, check him out. Go over there, subscribe.
I don't drop videos. I drop shorts. I drop sneak peek shorts of what's going on in our other channel.
Bayou Bell Outdoors. Danielle, y'all go over there and subscribe to her channel if you hadn't. If y'all hadn't, Keith and Tara's, y'all go over there and subscribe to them. They got a really good channel, big channel now. Growing really fast.
Redline Outdoors.
Redline Outdoors.
Adam.
Any of these guys that we do anything with, we're not gonna just, you know, I mean, if we're doing something with them, y'all go check them out. But yeah.
Even if we're not doing anything.
It's
Chad
to build an
when
audience.
we running nets. Chad, where were you yesterday?
That's what I was saying. It's to build an audience with the lives, the shorts, all of that. You know, if we can get those people to come over and watch our long videos, then we've done kind of what our goal is with the lives and stuff.
Yeah.
And we don't have to
lives.
edit this. We can communicate with y'all. This is one of the only ways. You know, a lot of times if somebody comments on our videos and we're answering those comments, it's me or Danielle one answering them, and we're probably busy doing somewhere when we're answering them. So this is like our take a chill time and roll tide.
All up in this
Got another. I
bowl.
think we got more roll tides than we did. What is it? What do they say? Warhawk, War Eagle. What do they say? I don't even know. Do they even have a saying?
So
I'm probably supposed to get some hate on here. LSU. Do they got a saying either, Chad? Like LSU, like what do they say? Like go Tiger? Oh, go Tigers. It ain't been the same since Ogeron left. Go Tigers. We used to like that. That was funny. It ain't been the same since.
Because at first I thought he was saying "Go Titans," and I was like, "What crap? Where's he at?" So I was like, "He's
Have
got
I
our
used
schools."
gill nets for commercial tackle? I don't really try to sell a lot of fish or nothing, so I don't really have a need to use a gill net. I have fished gill nets before, back in the day. It's been a long time ago on the gill nets. They were legal gill nets. I can't remember what the mesh size had to be back then, but just to catch a few buffalo, we caught some catfish. But there's not many people. There's a few commercial fishermen around that still fish webbing or gill net for buffalo, and they do pretty good at times. Man, there ain't many people around fish that stuff anymore. That's a lot of work. Like, you fish will probably have a lot of fish in a boat. But they, you know, the mesh size in Louisiana, go at LSU.
I can't spell "go" at LSU.
Yeah, there could be some truth to that. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Go Gators.
I don't really. Yeah, I don't know about the Gators now. Where they coming in here from Florida. I don't really hate on any of them. I like watching college football. That's what we do.
Yeah.
But
I love college softball.
I am not about non-discipline in the college programs. To me, and that's the one thing I can fault. Like, maybe not so much now, but years past, there was a lot of things let slip in college football that shouldn't be let slip. I don't care what team it is.
Mississippi in the place. Chad several softball. Yes, I am more of a softball person. I like watching that than I do
Chad's a softball
coach. Yes. He works with Dylan. That is Mabel. That is Mabel all day long.
Not sure what is go laugh out loud Frenchie. I'm not sure what that is.
Well,
oh my
we spell go G-O.
girl, I got
So-
fish to put up.
Yeah.
We done been on here too long already. Not really.
Some of us have real jobs, so I gotta go to work in the morning.
We'll try to do this maybe once a week. I don't know. It's some fish cleaning or something.
We might have to get Mabel over.
Y'all ain't right. Virginia Tech, that's a ways up there. Are y'all tea drinkers or pop drinkers? I drink probably more. I had a kidney stone years ago, it almost killed me. I do drink a few like Mountain Dews every once in a while, but I try to mostly stick to water nowadays. Drink a lot of water.
I don't drink much tea.
Thank you. I think that was Larry. Didn't that say Larry?
Yes, enjoying your videos. Keep on, from Mississippi.
Oh, that's all we're gonna do is keep on keeping on. That's all we can do. Y'all just remember, be patient with us. We both work. We got pretty busy schedules to be able to try to get a video out every week. And believe it or not, we put a lot of things to the side to actually do this. So y'all be patient with us.
What do you think about players getting paid?
I don't know. That's
Mabel's back.
that's one of them. It's hurt college football. College football's not what it used to be. I'm not against, like, I don't know. It was structured. You know, kids had to work. The kid was supposed to be there to get an education to start off with. That said, a lot of them went to schools just to play sports. Some of them coasted through educations, probably. I don't know. But the educations should have been first and foremost. And if you got hurt, that's just part of it. You got an education to fall back on, you know. But, you know, to me, it's totally changed. I mean, it totally changed football. Was there dominant people in the sports or dominant teams? Yeah. I'm not sure what you do there either, you know. Everybody wants to see it fair, but at the end of the day, this is a totally different deal that they're dealing with now, and it's causing, from my understanding, a lot of problems. They're wanting to put more restrictions on it and everything else. And I mean, hey, if a kid can go to college and make hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know, I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. I mean, if he can graduate debt-free, so be it. I wish mine could have graduated debt-free. Caitlin had a lot of scholarships. Dylan had a few, and they did pretty good for themselves, both of them. But, you know, they had to work for it. And I don't know. That ain't really a question I guess I can answer. I think it's hurt college football and the way we used to watch it. What? Who? Oh, no, we're fixing to probably be off. Let him know we're fixing to be off. He'll have to know next time. Next time, Chad.
Mabel.
All right. All right, well, what does that say? I have not tried the Asian carp. I have not tried that at all. Like, two people asked about that at the same time. No, we have not tried that. I've caught them. We caught a long-nosed carp actually yesterday. And I've only caught a few of those. I'm not sure if those are any good or not. It looked really oily and greasy. Snakeheads?
We have
No, but
snakes.
I'm seeing people eating those snakeheads too. I'm not sure
What's
if they're
snakeheads?
it's a fish that's like invasive to like around Florida and different places. I haven't seen any snakeheads up here. The one thing that we caught that I should have ate that we didn't, because I thought we would get in trouble for keeping it, was a walleye. And walleye is not listed in the state of Louisiana
Now I want to
as
try
ever even being caught, and we caught one. Snakehead is great. I actually seen a clip. A guy had caught some, and he had filleted them, and that's why I was wondering about this. I saw that today on Facebook or somewhere.
Fish head soup makes you smarter up here.
I don't know.
That's
Maybe
nice
maybe
and
we
smart.
do some fish head soup in a video. I don't know.
Is it good?
Maybe one of them big flathead catfish fish head soup on a rocket stove. What y'all think on that? Y'all reckon that'd be okay video?
Like, have you tried it?
Yeah, I don't know.
We're like looking to wait. We're waiting on that comment to say, hey, yeah.
I mean, I eat a lot of fish, and I don't know if any of that's made me smarter. If I was smarter, I probably wouldn't. I'd be retired by now if I was smarter, or have enough money saved up instead of spending it all hunting and fishing my whole life. So that's what y'all get. Y'all get 40 plus years of hunting and fishing. That's what y'all get on this channel.
Yeah.
Look, we're gonna get off of here. That's gonna be it for this one. Y'all be sure, if you hadn't, hit the thumbs up. I see 158 thumbs ups, so don't leave without hitting the thumbs up button. Appreciate all the comments. Walleye's supposed to taste better than crappie. That's what some people say. I had never tried it.
Have
But
you ever done fresh water?
appreciate y'all hanging in there on the live. Appreciate the comments, the likes. Share the channel to your buddies and your friends. If
We'll try to give a heads up whenever we go live again.
yeah,
Like, so y'all can.
I'm spur of the moment on this live thing right now. We got to get on a better schedule. Maybe, I don't know. We don't have a schedule. I work shift work, so I don't really. My schedule changes every week. So the lives are just gonna be when we can do them. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate everything. Y'all go cook y'all some of them homemade hush puppies if you hadn't. That's
We're
gonna be it for this one.
Some ooey gooey butter cake that I
Yep.
made.
That's gonna be it for this one. God's country hunting and fishing.
Keeping it real, like really real.
She said keeping it real.
Really real.
All right, I'm gonna hit this.
And okay.